as we were getting to know him better and we realized, you know what, this is what he does. His sole purpose is to be out there talking about these principles. What if we just put his name on Jackrabbit Factor and let him go? Because I wanted the message to get out, but I was pregnant. I have this inner struggle between my role as mother and this passion that says you've got to get this out to people and whatever. And that's a wrestle that I wove through into Portal to Genius. So if you know anybody that struggles with that, that's in there as well. That story spans 20 years. Jackrabbit Factor, if you remember, spans one day. And so what Portal to Genius does is it gives you a 10-year flashback and then a 10-year ahead so that you can see the real story all around it. We determined that instead of just putting his name on it and letting him go with it, he and Trevin both agreed that it needed to be a sequel. What do you think my thought was?
You had to write it. You need an idea for Trevin and I.
Yeah, nice idea, man. Yeah. Okay, so, but you know what? Deep inside, I knew that it needed to happen because of the things that I had learned since writing Jackrabbit. I had to get it out, had to do it, and I thought, all right, fine, I will do it if I can go stay with my mother for 2 weeks, have no distractions, she feeds me, you know, and I'll just get the download. I've heard that can happen, right? Jackrabbit Factor took me 2 years. It was in the middle of us moving. We were in a 2-bedroom house with 6 kids, fixing it, flipping it, you know, getting ready for this. My husband worked 2.5 hours away. It was chaos, absolute chaos. And so when I think of writing a book, that's what I was remembering. So I went, and about halfway through, you know what happened? I got on a roll, and I hit this wall. Just absolutely stopped me. And I'm like, oh, I can't be blocked now. I've still got 4 days left here, and I have to finish before I go home or it won't get done. And then finally the download came. You know what that spark said? It said, you can't finish this book because you haven't lived it yet. Oh, haven't I been through enough? You know, oh, if I could just list some of the things that we went through. It's like labor, okay? Transition, all right? That next 6 months was like transition. We know what we wanted included in it, but what's the conclusion? What's the thing at the end that can have that transformation, that catalyst for people? So finally, after 6 months, Trevin and I had the experience at the restaurant. Incredible to me about the story and the production of it is that it was a function of the very thing that it teaches. You're not too late. You're never too late to discover that sole purpose. You are not more ready for figuring it out than you are now. This is the perfect time for you to at least get a little closer to it. You may be like I was when I was watching Rudy. I was being groomed for it, but it wasn't time yet. Just be open to it because this will be there. You will be supported in discovering it and fulfilling it.